guys, this is Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have a cute little treat box I'm going to share with you guys today. I made this treat box for my guest at my local card class that I have every month, and one of them wanted me to do a video, so I'm doing the video today. This is the box that I actually made for them, and when you open it up, it holds a Hostess cupcake inside, and I'm pretty sure it will hold any Hostess cupcake. So I was really short for time when I had my card class. I actually made this for them the day of that morning, so I didn't get to decorate it as well as I would have liked to. So today I took it up a notch and I used the Magnolia, Good Morning Magnolia bundle. I just finished doing a card class, online card class with that bundle. My daisy, or my magnolia, is falling off because when I first put it down, I put it too far back and then I reattached it. That's the only reason it is coming off there right now, because I repositioned it, and when I did, I ripped the paper off. So let's go ahead and get started. Now today I'm going to use Petal Pink for my base. I think it will show up better on the camera for you guys to see the score lines and everything. The other things I'm going to do differently because it wouldn't have shown up on the black. I'm going to use Petal Pink like I just said, and I'm going to stamp. We're just going to see. I mean, I haven't made this box, so we'll just see how this is going to turn out. I haven't made it the way that I'm going to make it right now, but I just thought about this when I was getting ready to do the video, and I thought I'm just going to try it and see what happens. So I'm just going to ink up the little magnolia, and I'm just going to randomly and make sure that I turn the flower in all sorts of directions so it's not all going the same way. We're just going to stamp that all over because I'm wanting the sides of the box, because where you cut that at an angle and there's no DSP there, I kind of feel like it's not as dressed up. So I'm kind of just trying to make that be as nice as the rest of the box is. I kind of feel like it looks a little bit unfinished. So I'm doing this before we do our scoring. You do not have to do this step at all. Like I said, this just popped in my head, and so I'm going with it just to see what it's going to turn out like. So I'm just going to get these few little pieces on here. Okay, that is going to be good enough for that. Now I'm going to bring in the scoreboard. And so in case I forgot to say, the card base, this piece of paper, is 7.5 by 11. And then I'm going to score it on the long side at 2.5, 5, 7.5, and then at 10. Turn it to the short side, and then you're going to score it at 2.5, and then again at 5. Okay, let's move that out of the way. And we'll just go ahead and take our bold folder and give those all a nice little creasing. And then when I start to put the box together, you guys, I'm just going to use snail. I'm not giving this to anybody. I am really crushed on time. I left in the morning to go on vacation, and it is late at night, but I promised her I would get this video done, and I am going to keep my word. I still have packing and other things to do, but honestly, I'm kind of burnt out on packing, so I decided to do this. I'll tell you guys, one of the things that I regret when I very first became a demonstrator was they had, so we're going to put the adhesive on this tiny little lip on the inside flaps, like that, okay? And then you're just going to fold your side up, and then we're going to do the same thing right here, just fold that side up. But anyway, the first year that I became a demonstrator, and then again put some adhesive here and some adhesive here, and then we're going to fold the sides up. I'm going to kind of pick it up. So you're just going to And Tombow will give you more time to make sure that you get that lined up, but like I said, I am crunched for time. Now you can see I didn't trim, and that's what I was trying to tell you guys. So I'm just going to be really careful back there because I don't want to rip it. But they had the big scissors that Stampin' Up! Offered was retiring, and I didn't get them because other demonstrators I had heard. Now I'm just putting snail on this top flap, and then we're going to adhere these corners together. But as a demonstrator, you know, everybody told me you don't want to buy anything that you can't use, and you know, you don't want to demonstrate something that your customers can no longer purchase. So I didn't get them, and now I still see all those demonstrators using them, and I'm so sad that I didn't get them because I could still be using them. Okay, so then you're going to open the box, and with this little flip thing here at the bottom, we're going to make our little slits for the box to open. So just from corner to corner is all I'm doing. Then the part with the lip down here, you're going to cut from there to there. So just line your scissors up, and then again, okay, and voila. Now that is pretty in my book. In my opinion, that is just pretty, just like that. You wouldn't have to do anything else to it if you didn't want to, but we want to, so we are. So then this is the front. So I'm just going to, and like I said, I'm just going to use snail just because I'm kind of in a hurry, guys. And these mats that I'm putting on, I cut them at 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then so I'm just going to put these on the front and the back. And I'm not too sure. I mean, I really liked it on the black, but I'm not too sure how I'm going to like it on the pink. But I do like that the sides are decorated. So we shall see, guys. We shall see. Okay, now we need to die cut out for our flowers. And I just kind of laid everything over here as I was walking. Oops. And I might have to get more Whisper White, actually. So I'm just going to scrunch this over. So I cut out, I believe it was, oh, my scoreboard about fell. 2 of the bigger ones and 2 of the smaller ones, and only 1 of the smallest one. So let's see what I end up needing. Actually, I think I cut out 3 of the big ones. 1 of the smaller ones and 2 of the medium size. So let me, and then I cut out 2 each on the petal pink of the center flowers. So let me lay that there and get my piercing tool so I can pop this one out. Like that. And we're going to put that one back through again. Put this one back through again. We'll grab that and put that one back through again. Let me go ahead and grab a piece of Whisper White. I did not realize you guys can't see. Hold on a second. I'm going to grab another piece of Whisper White. Okay, now since I'm wanting to fit that on there, I'm just going to trim away this piece because it's just trash. Get it out of my way. We'll cut another big one. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to trim this piece down. I'm just trying to get everything to fit on here. We'll cut that one out. I think I'm going to go ahead and do another one of the smaller ones too. And we'll just see. You can use as many as you want. You don't have to do as many as I'm doing. It's just how full or how big you want that flower to be. And I think mine was pretty nice size. I believe, though, I used 3 for that one, for the original. I think I put 3 of the big ones, 2 of the medium, and only 1 of the small, I believe is what I did. So I am going to go ahead and cut out another larger one, just because I feel like that larger one is my base, and I want to make sure that I have, we can take this off here because these are done. I want to make sure that I have a nice full flower on the bottom. So I think I'm going to do 3, 2, 2. And then 2 of each for the inside flower. And we'll just see how it works. Maybe we'll give you guys a gauge on how many you want to do. Right now I'm just trying to get my dies so I don't have to lose them. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the flower pieces. Put these over here. Okay. And then I can't pick them up for some reason. Holy smokes, that was a lot. And then I'm just going to take my sponge, and then I'm just going to go over top of the flower. And I really want to get the edges, but I'm also wanting to get on top of it too, just because I want that pink, so it really looks like it's got color all over it. As soon as I'm done with the video, I'm going to email my friend and let her know your video is currently uploading to YouTube and will be available shortly. And I hope she's very happy with that. The poor thing, I have my my card party the last Saturday of every month, and I believe it was the very next day she emailed me and was like, "Do you have a PDF?" I was like, "Nope." We were on the lake, and I said, "But I can try to get you one when I get home." And then with the 4th of July and everything, it's just been crazy trying to get ready for that, and then vacation, and then just life in general. Now I'm going to go ahead and just lightly, these aren't going to show up that much, but I mean it will a little bit, so I want to make sure that I get them. And you could lay these on our little mat, the silicone mat, if you don't want to get your fingers inky, but it doesn't bother me. Okay, that is all with Petal Pink. So we can get that out of the way. Really quickly, I'm going to bring my mat in. I feel like this video is turning into a long video. I didn't want it to be a long video. So I'm going to ink up the Enjoy Today sentiment that is in that bundle. Stamp it on my Whisper White. Use my lovely label punch. This is one of my favorite punches. Pop that out. Put that there. And then I've already cut out a piece of Whisper White using the scalloped triangles, and then I have a piece of Petal Pink that I used the stitched square with. And I'm just going to use snail on everything. Well, I have to use Tombow on the flowers to get them together, but just for time's sake, I'm just trying to speed it up, guys. Okay, so we'll lay that there, and then we'll just go ahead and start. One thing I want to do is really curl my flowers with my bone folder. So I'm just going to do that. That really helps break the fibers. Okay. And you're going to do this to all of the flowers, the petals. There's the bigger ones. Just be careful with the smaller ones because they might rip a little bit if you get too rough with it. Okay, 2 more to go. Now I'm not going to do it for the center of the flowers. And if you guys are interested, my current class that I'm offering right now is the Come Sail Away With Me bundle, and I love that bundle. I have ordered stuff to already make my, where I'm going on vacation, to make my scrapbook for my pictures when I get back. So I'm just going to make sure the petals are rotating, and then you could use your bone folder too if you want to. Oops, mine must have a little bit of glue on it. And then I'm just going to keep adding a little dab of glue and layering my flower pieces. Okay, and then put another dot of glue, and we're going to use now the medium size. I actually think this flower is turning out better than my first flower. Another dab of glue, maybe just a bit more, that kind of seemed skimpy. How pretty is that flower, you guys? I just love this. Okay, and then another and then yeah, this flower is turning out a lot prettier, I feel like, than my first one. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm adding more layers than what I did. Just be careful with your Tombow. Can you guys see mine is oozing right there a little bit? I think it's because I used more. I know I used 3 on the bottom of that one, but I think I only did 2 on one. But I don't know, this one just seems to be turning out so much prettier. And then we'll put a little dab. You know what, I am going to ever so gently work those up a little bit. I'm not going to be too rough with them because they would break really easy. You could use your aqua painter or something like that on that silicone mat to get those to have a little bit of a curve if you wanted to. Okay. Go ahead and arch this one just a little bit. And then just try to get those spaced, you know, where they're not laying exactly on top of each other, so you have a little bit of a fullness there. Let's do the same thing with these small little guys. Just a little bit of a bend. And you can put the glue here or you can put it there. It does not really matter at this point. Layer that piece down. I keep putting too much Tombow and it keeps oozing on me. Okay. I'm getting glue all over my fingers. Okay, now at this point we have so many layers it's kind of hard to tell to make sure, but I think I'm getting it. I just love that flower, you guys. How stinking pretty is it? Then I'm going to take one of the bigger jewels, rhinestones, and pop that right in the center, like that. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Don't give up on me. Okay, make sure I have my box right. Now, for this piece, I probably would suggest using basic black in place of the white. I can tell right now that it's kind of too blendy for me. So that would probably make it pop, but I already have that cut out and adhered, so I don't want to have to remake it. Put that right there in the center. Grab a dimensional. I'm just going to actually put 2 just to make sure. And before I put this down, I'm actually going to put my bow down. I like to make sure that everything's going to fit before I put it in place. So this is the Petal Pink Organdy Striped Ribbon, and it is a must-have if you don't have it. I love this ribbon. I haven't got to play with it a lot, but I love it. It makes the prettiest bows. Okay, let's trim that, and then just trim that and kind of see. I'm just going to kind of see if I can get it all. I think that's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. And then I'm going to take a mini glue dot, put it on the back of the ribbon, place that right there, and just kind of have it hang over the front, just like that. I'm going to trim this up a little bit. I don't like the way that that looks. There we go. Okay. Then on the sentiment that I did, I'm just going to take my bone folder, and basically I'm just breaking the fibers because I want to be able to move this the way that I want to move it. So I'm going to then take 2 mini Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to put one on this end, and I'm going to put one on that end. And I love doing this technique. I've done this a lot, and I've done videos of it before. But then what you do is you just put that end down and kind of just push just a bit, and it just kind of gives it that nice wave. So there you guys go. I like this box better, you guys. I can tell right now. I love the flower. I love how the flower turned out. I love the sides. And I love the DSP. And you know, I think if I was probably doing this again, you could even put your sentiment right here on the front of this. You could put it right there. If you didn't want to put it on the top, you could put your flower in the center, maybe even put your bow in the center of the flower, and then put your sentiment right there, and then just pop it open, and your cupcake would go right inside. So there you guys go. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.